Well, it's Evil Pandora back with you folks on Horizon 4. As you can see, we're over by the lighthouse. The way I wanted to start out this particular episode is by doing a leap of faith. A leap of faith. What is that exactly? Well, we're going to try and land inside the castle from out here somehow. And we're going to take off from right about here and see where we go. Oh, man, we were so close. So close. We ended up at the wall. This is the second time I attempted such a feat. And I failed yet again, but this is something I just have to do. Have to. Trying to figure out where my takeoff point is. And I guess if I could see better, I'd be able to do it, but let me give this one more shot. This thing has plenty of speed to get there. It's just me being able to utilize it. This is a Koenigsegg that I'm in. It's got a nice little dash inside. Looks like it's pretty rough out there in the water. Alright, let's take off from first again and give this another attempt. See if I can find my takeoff point up yonder. Oh, too low. Oh, the humanity. Oh, well. So much for that. It's a good thing I had my seatbelt on. Let's shoot over here to the front entrance of my castle. First of all, let's explain what we're going to be doing in this video. On the festival playlist, since it is springtime now, we came out of winter. We're going to try the weekly challenge, which is get into a 2011 BMW 1 Series M Coupe. And we're also going to try and race a train. And I think we're going to go in that order. We'll try the 4 chapters of this thing, and then we will race the train. So, let's go inside the castle and see if I can find my 2011 M1 Coupe. As we head into the garage, let's pull up our collection of BMWs, which is at the other side. There we go. 2011 1 Series M Coupe. There it is. So just getting in the car will complete the first chapter. So let's Oh, I have no perks for this thing. Let's get some perks. Perk our way up so we get more credits when we're using it. One that looks like an angel, certainly not me, but it gives me 2 collisions before a skill chain crashes. Lucky escapes, always nice to have. More credits in free roam. Skill influence and a drift. Drift scores are increased by 30%. We'll do that. 150% on your next 10 campaign races. Sure, why not? And this other thing over here is sideswipe skills increased by 20%. We'll do that. So we've got that out of the way. Let's see what kind of tune I got in this thing. Looks like most of the stuff is unlocked except for the arrow. Lower the tire pressures down a little bit more. Gearing looks okay, except that we're sort of in the red line there. So back that off just a tad. Alignment, these are my old alignment settings, so we'll see how they work for this time being. Don't know what kind of terrain I'm going to be on, so I'll leave that stuff alone. Braking, differential, it's rear wheel drive. We'll leave that alone for now, so let's go ahead and accept that. As I said, once we drive out of the castle walls, we'll have the first chapter of our quest done. So, Chapter 2. Put the N54 engine through its paces and win 2 road sprint events. Win 2 road sprint events. Now, as far as these events go, there's circuit events, which are lapped events, and sprint events, which is from point A to point B. So we got to win 2 road events that are point A to point B. Now, let's go to the map. What's the first sprint event I want to do? What's the first sprint event? What's this one up here? Is a sprint. Looks like we end up over there. It's got some turns in it. It's a good gauge of whether we can be successful or not. So let's fast travel to that one. This is classified as a super saloon, so that's okay. let's see how badly I get beat here. Oh, hold on a second, folks. Hold on. I'm screwing up. Let's restart the event. Let's see how badly I get beat against the unbeatables, first of all. See if we'll have to lower that down to just get a win. Oh! What the hell, man? Give me some room! Give me some room! Oh, man, they're killing me! Another shot! Make sure I get that checkpoint. Looks like we're languishing back in 8th spot. And we picked off one. Trying to pick off another, but he's stubborn. We gotta slow down for this corner coming up. See if we can keep it off the wall up here. And so we finished in 4th. That's certainly not a win. But I think we were beaten up at the beginning of that one, so let's restart it and see if we can't keep from getting beat up in the beginning. This has such a slow launch off the line. It's crazy. Not a typical BMW in that regard. BMWs are pretty quick to start. This one is slow. Hello, wall. Hung on to it though. Oh, chickens again. make that turn. Looks like I'm not going to be able to close up on the front three. What to do? Should I back off the difficulty or give this another try? Decisions, decisions, decisions. I think we're going to give this another try. I know that Audi's got four-wheel drive. I wish I had four-wheel drive. I really do. Let's go down to Pro and see if we can beat him that way. I hate to do it. Hate to do it. But in the interests of saving myself and you people from watching this anguish, we'll see what happens at the lower difficulty as this thing is so slow taking off. As long as I can grab that checkpoint, I'm alright. Grab that checkpoint. Grab that checkpoint. Hang on to it there, almost got out from under me. Come on, baby. Come on. Get up to speed. Get up to speed. Well, that ruined my momentum. Watch out, chickens. Watch out. Oh, I saw one flying. Oh. I think that cost me when it slid out from under me there. That damn thing is flying away from me. So close. Oh, man. That is disappointing. Well, guess what we're doing, folks? Restart. I would have had him if I didn't slide out on that one turn. That's disappointing. Here we go. This is almost a guarantee. We're in Vegas. Put your bets down. Put your bets down. Oh, we went wide. Oh, man. Oh, humanity. I can't recover from that, folks. Sorry about that. Got a little overconfident there. I gotta tone it down a bit. Sometimes you do better when you don't try as hard. Trying to overcome this start though that I get. It's way too slow. Those squirrels under the hood, I gotta get them wound up better. Well, It's going to be hard to overcome that. We'll see what we can do. Oh man. Sorry folks. Guess what? Restart. That's aggravating. That is aggravating. Come on, give me a good start, please. Good start, please. Good start. Good start. Oh man. Oh, no. No. Don't do that. I'm farther back than I want to be. Give me a little room, please. A little room. Just a little bit. Oh, man. My momentum. My momentum. 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 Oh. We'll finish this one out, folks. We're restarting. That wall just knocked me for a loop. What a sad sight. Okay. This is getting, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. It's something though. Can only get these squirrels to wind up a little bit better. Just barely caught that gate. I think a bug went down my throat. They don't break my momentum through here, I should be alright though. Stay off that wall. Oh well. Looks like I might be able to get second, but it looks like first place is again out of my reach. Oh, Puff, what do you think? Tiger, what do you think? You think I can win this? Specs, you think I can win this race? I think I can win it. I'm not going to give up. We can win it. We can do this. But this launch from this car is just terrible. Terrible launch. Terrible. It doesn't help that they do that to me. Oh, come on. Oh, this is getting comical. This is getting comical. The question is, will I edit some of this stuff out? Or will I keep it all in there and let you see the comedy? Oh man, can I hang on now is the question. Okay, that's one of the 2 wins we needed on a road sprint event. It was a lot more complicated than I wanted it to be, but that's one, so now we gotta find another one. Let's go to the map. I'm not a fan of city driving, so we need to get away from that city part there. What's this one down here? That looks like a lapped event. I know what that one is up there. That one's a lapped event. This one looks Looks like we take off from one section and head to another. Let's give this one a try. Shall we? Yes, indeed. Hopefully it won't take as many tries to get a W on this one. .6 miles. Sounds like such a short distance. 4.6 miles. It seems like it takes eternity to get from one point to the other. 4.6 miles. I'd like to go back up to unbeatable, but I'm afraid you guys wouldn't be able to stomach it, so we'll just leave it where it is and see what happens. We got a turn coming up ahead, and for some reason this guy thinks that he's a good roadblock, which he is. It's a rough go when we can't get by these guys when we're supposed to. Oh, beating and a banging, banging and a beating. Where's that leader? Where's that leader? Oh, coming back on me, huh? Why, I oughta. Stay off the wall, stay off the wall. Stay out of that wall. Oh, a spin out. A spin out. You know what that means, folks. Spin out means restart. I know, that was a terrible thing, Puff, wasn't it? Showing these people how human I am. Here they think I'm a machine, able to do these things one shot. Showing the human side of it. Oh, man. Talk about taking me out. You'd almost think it was their job to keep me behind them. Oh, smashing into me, smashing into me. on the finish line. And that gets the 2 wins we needed. So let's see what the next chapter is. And the next chapter is turn some heads with this rare car and earn a total of 500,000 skill score. Wow, now that's more my style. Let's do a skill score. And we're gonna head back to my favorite spot by my castle, because that's where I can rack up a skill score the easiest. That's the Horizon Festival off in the distance where those balloons are. Oh, Nelly! Here, when you think you have the road all to yourself, you really don't. You might not know this, but I do like driving up through danger signs. I like the feeling of flying through the air. Well, that was a 1-2 combo. No, I haven't. I have not arrived at my destination. That's why I'm still driving. Oh, another head-on. I think that bug in my throat's still trying to find its way around. course, I did forget that this thing is rear-wheel drive at the current moment. But that will not deter us from our task as we bounce our way off dunes and Alright. We're sort of at the place we wanted to be. The goal is to get a 500,000 skill point score. And even though we're in a rear-wheel drive vehicle, as long as I keep bouncing around and rolling up that score, we ought to be alright, but to be honest, this is going to be tougher than I thought it would be with this rear-wheel drive, but we're going to give it our best to get it done and not have to give in to a temptation to make it all-wheel drive just yet. Oh, we didn't quite get halfway there, but if we get another chain like that one, we'll get to our goal. I don't know whether you can see it or not, but those yellow numbers up sort of at the top, they keep on rolling up. That's what we want to see. Now that particular number doesn't go to 500,000, that's not what we need because we do have a multiplier there. That's another 188,000 points, so we're pretty close to our goal. Another 100,000 points ought to do it. Puff is saying you should have been able to get that in one shot. We are very disappointed in you. Very disappointed. And I get that. I can understand that. They're the production team, and it's up to them to get this thing produced and uploaded to YouTube, and they're upset that it's taken me this long to do it, but they'll get over it. Okay, tuned and tested. That completes that chapter. Now they're saying relax, unwind, and take the M1M out for a 15-mile cruise around the countryside. So all we have to do is drive this thing for 15 more miles and we'll have the weekly challenge done. So let's go back out on the road because I'm finished with getting jostled around. Now we just drive for 15 miles. I would rather drove 15 miles in sunshine. Try and keep it on the road, Evil. Try and keep it on the road. This drive along the coast is a nice one. So I think this is the road we'll stay on for a bit. Try to stay on the road, that is. Hopefully the game odometer is counting things off. There are times where I drive 200 miles just to try and get 15 miles. Quirks of the game, I guess. It's Playground Games way of saying no soup for you. Uh-oh. Ho-ho. Uh-oh. How'd I get into the city? Man. Oh, sorry about that. Didn't mean to run into you. Not sure why it's so dark in this city setting. Don't they have street lights? Let's go this way. That's weird. I ended up back on the road I was on. How'd I do that? Let's give you guys a driver's view of things. Hey, a drift zone! Come in a zero, go out a zero in a drift zone, even with crashes.
You have arrived at your destination.
No, I haven't. I have not arrived at my destination, and that's why I keep on driving. Supposed to go the other way, but I'm an American and I follow my American rules here, sorry. Even though I'm driving on the wrong side of the street. At night and it's raining, man, what a combination this is. At least the windshield wipers work. Some nice highway driving. Okay, folks, back with you. Cat's knocked over the other camera, plus the battery was low, so I had to switch cameras. And see if we can't finish doing what we were doing. As we're crashing through fields and stuff like that because Tiger saw fit to knock over the camera. He's part of the production team and I guess he thought that he was doing us a favor. But really that wasn't what I would call doing us a favor. It'd be interesting to see how this video uploads to YouTube with all these crazy shenanigans going on. But we're still trying to reach our goal of 15 miles driving in this Beamer. I figure eventually it'll tell me you have completed our drive. Stay away from the tripod, please, guys. You don't need another incident. It's a trip when you go through these speed zones and drift zones and the vehicles are basically, hey, there we go. We completed the chapter. We completed the weekly challenge, so it's All completed. So next I promised you racing the train. So let's go ahead and pull over here so we can pull up that showcase. They're even giving us credit for 50% complete on spring. Another Porsche. That's my third one of those, so we'll have to see if we can possibly auction that off at some time. But there it is, the Showcase Remix, Commuter Blues. As you can see, that's the sort of route that we have to take to beat the train. Looks like we end up sort of almost in the city there, but let's fast travel over there and see what we get to drive to beat the train. So let's go. Okay, enter event, yes please. Solo. Looks like we're in a Porsche crossover. And we're up against the Flying Scotsman. So let's get this show on the road. Looks like we get a running start as we're coming around the corner there. Let's see if I can make this turn. I'm not sure I remember this route that we're taking, but looks like we're going up through the tunnel with the train. Hopefully I don't run into the train. Looks like the train has a nice head of steam going. Now we gotta do some dipsty doos and doozy dips. Looks like we're gonna have to rally. I think I'm trailing, except it says I'm leading. I don't believe that. That's more like it. Now we're behind. Now we do a leap. Yeehaw! exactly sure where I'm supposed to be, but I guess I'm supposed to come up this way. And I gotta slow down for this. Oh! I didn't realize I was supposed to be turning there. Looks like we're gonna lose. Oh, we lost. Wow. I think not realizing I had to turn there really cost us. So guess what, folks? My favorite word in the game, restart. Now, of course, to make it a real difficulty on us, we'll go up to unbeatable just to have that set. And you're saying, well, you couldn't beat him at that setting. How do you think you're going to beat him at the other setting? I don't know. Stubbornness. Stubbornness. I think there are people in this game that can actually beat the train at that junction there. I don't happen to be one of those lucky ones to be able to do that. Here we go on the jump again. I'm supposed to go up this way. And I gotta try and slow down for this turn. Almost missed that turn again. Now it's a race to the finish, and we are where? Come on, baby, come on, you can do it, Oh, I think we eked it out. There we go. Won by the skin our teeth in the Porsche Macan against the Flying Scotsman. So we've completed the Commuter Blues. And let's see what do we get on this thing. Anything good? Some credits. And I think that's how we'll leave this episode. And again, thanks for watching, folks. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.